Hello everyone, happy Friday. I am working in the same glue book I did last week. I have picked out a bunch of stuff. I have probably more than I need. Let me scooch that out of the way. I kind of went crazy with stuff today. So grab a project and work along with me. That's what this is all about. I will babble as I'm working, and I am just going to start gluing to get some pages finished. I feel like I've actually done something. And before I begin, please excuse my hands. I was raking up there's a tree that's blooming out front. And I forgot my gloves, basically. I forgot my gloves, and anyway. So just disregard the blisters on my hands here. So I went to grab a bunch of stuff and noticed that it was pretty black and white. I hardly had any gray. It was all black and white. So I went through. It took some time to grab some stuff, and I must be in a black and white kind of mood. So I noticed this piece here, and it's cut off, obviously. You don't need the whole image to use it in a glue book. Just disguise it so you don't think it's chopped off. I can actually put it on the edge and it would be fine. I don't like it on the edge though. Something else. So yeah, I added a bunch of painted papers and some color, and now I've got way too much stuff and it will drive me crazy. Well, that's kind of cool. So don't be afraid to use images that aren't complete. It's a lot of fun to use things and that's a lot of pink going on here. Why am I so pinky right now? It's a lot of fun to grab stuff up and just figure out how to put them together. If you want to disguise it, you could disguise it. I really like this piece. I don't really want to alter that in any way. But anyway, I got sidetracked in my mind here, so I'm not sure exactly what I was saying. I don't want to be matchy-matchy, all pink. That's kind of cool. But I do kind of want to disguise that cherry that's half a cherry. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. It's just a weird, let's put some stuff together. I am trying not to overthink too much today. I really just want to put some stuff together. And get some therapy in. Raking that tree, not something that I really like to do. I really hate doing it. Have to do it. Can't get away from these blooms. I think they call it a trumpet tree. It's bright pink and it blooms like crazy. The whole tree, when I looked at it a couple days ago. When I looked at it, there were still blooms. It's not completely bloomed yet. But the ground was completely covered in leaves and these pink blooms. And it's just beginning, so I have to start raking now or it is crazy in a couple weeks. I mean, it's like 5 feet tall. I am just putting that random little bit. I liked the way that looked. Just put that random little bit there. And this to disguise the half cherry. Do I want anything else on that? I think I need something over here. Look at my little bits. I got a whole bunch of little bits. I don't want to cover up that cherry completely. But those coffee cups look kind of interesting. Not going to overthink, just put it down. And one more something right over in here somewhere. A blob. Oh, that's got glue on it. That's going to get wet and then stick my pages together, and that won't make me very happy. So let me just put a little blob of this pattern here. And I'm going to move on. No thinking today. No thinking, no thinking. Try to get as many pages as possible. I just need to glue stuff down. So I've got some questions for you guys as I'm babbling today. Questions. Let me use this piece of napkin. I have to put it on white because it is white. If I put it on a color, you're going to lose the little birds. I like the little birds. I don't know. Let me just start gluing this stuff down. So I'm hoping that you guys are working along with me. I got some comments about that there. About it's people are doing certain projects, but they're moody like I am. Glue Book January is over. So, you know, at this point, usually I am moving on to other things, mixed media, art journals, and other stuff. And I did start a new project, and I will, let me get this down. Actually, let me put some glue in the center here. So I'm not putting a ton of glue. On the image. Let's see. Let's put that there. Then I can get the edge. And then just get the edge of the napkin. Sorry, I will get to this question. Glue stick and napkins aren't the easiest. They're much faster if you use gel medium or something with a paintbrush. But I don't want to get the gel medium out. Too much mess. I'm not in the mood for mess. I can't rub this because that napkin is really fragile. When you put glue on it, it gets kind of wet. So I'm just going to pat it down. Here we go. All right. Whew. On with it. That's kind of cool. Like too much black and white. I don't know what I was thinking. Too much black and white. And I pretty much covered the entire page. Isn't that funny? Let's just continue to cover the page. So I got comments saying that they have their moods, right? They get into, doing something and then they get tired of doing whatever. And then they start doing something else. And I'm the same way. So Glue Book January is over. And I was wondering if you guys still want me to be doing glue books, or would you rather I did some other projects? Please comment. I like to listen to everybody and see what you have to say. Let me put this down here a little bit. I'm interested to know what you would like to watch me do. I am planning on doing some, boy, I really have covered the entire page here, and there's no color. I'm planning on doing some mixed media. Soon-ish. So that is going to be in the works. I have, why am I picking up all this black and white? I need to find some color. And my fingers are already glued together. That's kind of cool. I need something here. Something not black and white. That's too much of a picture. Not sure why I picked that. So I am planning on doing some mixed media stuff. I'm going to be working in that project that I wanted to do. It's a junk journal that I was just going to do some mixed media in. Why am I not finding anything? I need something. Color. That's kind of cool. Kind of blends in. Oh. Yep. That's it. That's it. Part of a face. It's interesting. You just kind of let your gut say, yeah, the face needs to be there. But it looks kind of weird here, so let me put something. Oh. Kind of needs to be there, doesn't it? Don't know if I like the green. Do I like the bird? It's a little weird. Having a bird on her head. And that gets completely lost. Don't like it when they get completely lost. There's a little ticket, which is kind of cool. All right. Put the ticket there. part of a ticket. It's funny, I ask a question and then I completely get sidetracked. Kind of want this purple here just for that little bit of color. So not going to overthink it today. Let me just put it up there. And it feels like I need something down here. So I made a whole complete glue book page today. It's too long. So just let me put that down there. Covered the whole page. This was supposed to be white space. Rules are meant to be broken. So, okay, before I think about it too much, I am just moving on. So, do you want Fridays? Because I'm planning on, well, that's pretty cool, but it's too long. I am planning on doing a party, and I don't know if it should be called party. I kind of like that. I'm just going to go for it. So tell me, this is a printout of one of my grandmother's recipes. She got these notebooks, and she would write recipes in these notebooks and use them and use them and use them until they were falling apart, and then she'd do another one. So there must have been 4 or 5 of them. They were really cool. She had great handwriting. All right. That down. Feels like it needs to be right there. I don't have this paper punch anymore. So this piece of paper must be 20 years old. Probably did it in 2004 or 5, or yeah, 2004. Probably. Okay, what else can I put on there? Some color. We need color today. I like that. Not sure why. I am not going to kill myself with Y's and all that. I'm just going to, is a little bit of white on that. Really shows up against the gold. Don't like that, so we'll just trim that off. And then that is going to get ripped off. Make sure there's lots of glue underneath there. There we go. Don't know why. I like it just like it is. Not going to overthink. If I need to add more when I look at it again, I will. I am in a layering mood. Let me put this great big huge, what is this, a flower? Put the big old flower down. and get a lot of glue on this. Put that down. Right there. Of course, I see the same kind of green. And I got to put it down like it's a background or something. Put this torn edge over it. Back down. Got my painted paper book back. Made me think about getting it's kind of cool, but it's too big. I want some little bits. Some little bits. A whole bunch of little bits. And of course, my mind is going to say all this green. I need more green stuff. So I'm trying not to pick anything green. See, I like this. I said no green, and then I start trimming it to put on here. I like that it's a little off. What else do I have for little bits? That's kind of cool. Maybe not this black and white. My hands are getting gluey, or they are gluey. Do I have some larger bits? I want to make something like, see, I've gotten all this green stuff. I want to make a cluster, a bunch of little bits on top of each other. Oh, there's this circle. That would be cool. Okay, it's getting too much. Take that away. I kind of like that there. And then I like that. And I kind of want to do a cluster down here. I need a piece of painted paper, maybe some color. Not pink. I don't want pink and green together. Well, that's kind of cool. Some stripes might be kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right. I like the circle here. Before I change my mind, let me change the page here. So I was saying, and then I get all distracted. What kind of projects do you want me to work on? Do you always want glue books, or do you want something else? I know a lot of people like to do the glue books, and they like the inspiration, and that's fine. And I am going to do some mixed media. I have a junk journal that I had planned on doing in January. Just didn't have time. I kind of like this. I'm not sure exactly why. And that is just too much green. Too much green. Stop it with the green. And of course I find another, this one's actually blue, but it's pretty close. Let me just do that. Figure out how to get that down. Put the straight edge on the bottom. It's a little distracting. And these two little bits. Not sure why. It's pretty big. I'm going to put that over there. It's a little hodgepodge there. Did I do the wrong? I did the wrong side. Isn't that funny? Interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing that side. I just got distracted. Interesting, interesting. Here's another big one. I want something, a different style this time. So anyway, comment on what you would like to see me doing. Do you always want me to be doing glue books, or do you want something else? And I will be doing some mixed media type things. I have it in the plans. I am working on a project right now, and I will show it to you as soon as it gets a little bit further along. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I like these legs. Don't know what's going to go with them, but let's put the legs down. Let's put the legs down. Just put them down. So I guess this book is going to be double-sided, since I've done that one. And that was kind of cool, so let me put that back down. It's a cool little pattern. That's kind of cool. And kind of interesting. Something else needs to be behind him, though. I like the color of that. I need text. I need some text. Not seeing anything. Maybe something small. I do like this. Just glue it down. And then something else. Something small-ish, I suppose. These seem too small. That's too big. Painted paper. I got excited. My painted paper book came back. And I was tempted to just do painted paper pages because I just love the way they look. I am not finding any medium little bits. Here's a loose screw. Oh, an eye. Where's that screw? Put a screw down. I have a loose screw. Yep, it's got to go. It's got to go down. And having too much fun just gluing stuff down. It's kind of a thin piece, so you can kind of see her leg through the paper. Huh. Very abstract kind of thing. Let's see. So I had an avalanche going on over here, piling things out of my way. That's too much of an image. I don't really want too much of an image. Purple sounds really cool. See, I was talking about that purple, the painted book. So now, see, and I get color coordinated. So now I want to do painted paper. Put some painted papers together. I am certainly quiet today. I have questions. And then also, if I'm doing mixed media, or if I'm doing glue books, cow butt. It's a cow butt. I got questions about what's the purpose of a glue book again. And, I get it. What is the purpose? There is no purpose of a glue book. And so I was going to talk about, glue books versus collage. Would you like me to go into doing some collage? And then got into the definition. Glue books are the same thing as collage. I really don't like definitions. Definitions, it implies there's a right way and a wrong way to do things, and I just don't like that. It's too purple. It's too color coordinated. Move some of the stuff out of here. I think I need like a focal point, something black, a pop of black. Oh, well, she's fabulous. I've seen her in some stuff. I think she is great. She's so pretty. Still, I kind of want to use that, but it just does not fit right. And then that seems right. And I'm never going to get that in the right spot. So let me scooch it so I can figure out what I'm doing here. Get it kind of in the right area. So I was thinking about doing some collage videos and was wondering if anyone was interested in collage. People hear collage and they get a little scared. Collage is like too artsy fartsy for a lot of people. Too artsy fartsy. I can't do collage, but in fact, you're actually doing collage when you're doing glue books. It's the same thing. It really is pretty much the same thing. Kind of like saying that a duck is not a bird. It is. It's just more specific, I suppose. Glue books can be done any way, using anything. Piece of tissue paper and fragile with a glue on it. Oh, that's another one of those double-sided. I like that one. Sorry, you both are pretty cool. I gotta make a choice. You know, she is really cool. Seems like I had a little crown. I noticed a little crown. Did I put it in here? Did I put it someplace else? Because it was tiny. There it is. Everything's sticking to me now. That's a cool little piece. Oh, but yeah, you'd lose it. It would get lost. But that's really cool. She needs a crown. Yeah, it's lost. Can't see it at all. Oh well, it was worth thinking about for 5 seconds. But that's a really cool little piece. I'm just going to stick it down before I think about it too much. So let me know. Collage, do you want me to do glue books? Do you like that I come on every Friday with something? I need to go wash my hands, so let me pause for a second. All right. I am really getting a lot of the page covered today. I'm not sure exactly why. Just, it must be the mood that I'm in. I have gone through quite a bit of this stuff today. I like these trees. I don't like it going over the ship, though. So do you like the Fridays? I'm trying to do a longer video on Fridays so that you have something to work along with during the week. Whenever you get a chance to do something, I do better in when I've got a block of time to do something in. There's some more green. I must have been in a green mood. There's a lot of green stuff here today. Some of these smaller bits in here so I can find them. And I am very color coordinated today. So I had a question about glue books. What's the purpose? What's the reason? And I get that question a lot, and I laugh because there is no purpose. There is no reason. Yes, they're going to sit on a shelf when they're done, and they're probably going to end up in the garbage because the kids are not going to want them. It's just the way it is. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that just the way it is. One of those simple ones. One of those simple ones. There is no purpose. What is the purpose of any hobby? Bird watching always comes to mind. What is the purpose of bird watching? You don't get anything done. It's just watching birds. What's the purpose of collecting stamps? Or I don't know. It's just something that people enjoy doing. And you start overthinking about why am I doing this, then it stops being fun, I think. It stops being fun. Why am I doing this? Because the kids, after I'm gone, the kids are just going to throw this away. Well, it's more, for me, it's more glue therapy. It is relaxing just to glue bits of paper together. Uh-oh. And I got glue all over my hands already. And that's all it is for me. It's just one of those hobbies that keeps me occupied, keeps me out of trouble. Why do I like that just the way it is? Simple one. I'm just going to leave it. And if I want to add something to it later, I will. I like the simple ones. I like the simple ones a lot. I'm not sure how long I've been going, and I have been babbling like crazy. So let me know what you would like. If you would like me to continue on doing this every Friday, just so, there's something to watch, something for you to work along with. What do you want to see me doing? What do you want me to talk about? Do you want glue books or maybe collage? I'll probably be doing some mixed media in other videos. Just let me know what you guys are in the mood for, what you would like to see. So here's a recap of what I did. Very color coordinated today. And I got double-sided. This thing is getting really thick. So it's going to be double-sided. I made the mistake, so it is what it is. That one's a cool one. I like the gold. It's another very simple one. I was in the mood to either put a lot of stuff on, cover the whole page kind of day. This one's got some really weird shaped bits to it. That's the first one I did. Interesting, interesting. Very color coordinated today. I do apologize. Wasn't supposed to be like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 7 today, so it must be pretty long. I don't know how long I've been going on. So let me know, comment in the description box in the comments below what you'd like to see, if you want me to continue doing this. If you want me to do something different, I would like to hear your opinions on all of that. What a crazy book this is turning out to be. And it's getting thick. I haven't taken any pages out of it, but it's getting thick, and I haven't really put a whole lot on. Anyway, let me know. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoyed your process, whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching.